Okay, sorry about that. For some reason, when it plays those movies, OBS on my end starts to drop frames. Although I think it looks fine on the stream, but I'd just rather OBS not crash. Alright, here we are on Manon. I'm gonna go talk to that guy about a DadPay ad. And need to bring Jolie along for the for his friend. Alright, so Jolie's definitely coming along. Who else should I bring with me? Andres, Earth, 7, Giovanni, Mission, T3M4, or Zalbar. So, who should I bring? No one? Okay. Bring along HK. It's pretty fun. Oh, Candrace? Okay. I'll bring Candrace. Alright. Candrace with his googly eyes. Let's see. Head this way. Not much fighting? Okay. Oh, went the wrong way. Oh, not too much fighting, but there is fighting. Okay, gotcha. Where am I headed? West Central. Okay. Ready? Hopefully I'm going the right way. That pad say where to meet that guy? Oh jeez. Ulis on Manon. Geno Haradin. Ulis. Ulis. Oh, I have to be a... Oh, right. You are correct. Okay.
Achua pengki, yun patisa, ichuba jikota naga, kingu moa mulira tuana, imani chaloda kun.
Senivek gave me a message to see you.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi unko tune, chuna mulira, kangi wama jikona. Tong kipa no kunek abog. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hitwama ji aki inko tu. Tong pa no kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kunik yota.
Okay, so solo mode won't cut it. Okay. I'll be going now.
Popa na ota bokasa. Pampa ki mulira kun king. Chang waba chingo shang li chama ucha wish uyong kun.
Okay. So, thanks for catching that. Let me... Party selection. Well, it's nice that I can, handle this here. Okay. There we go.
Chua penti. Yun patisa.
Message.
Tong
There we
hitwama
go.
aki inko tune. Potong hitwama ji aki inko tu. Tong pa no kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kunik yota. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami kyusku chita nai. Uchua penki. Topa na ota bokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan.
I've never heard of you.
Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hitwama ji aki inko tu. Tong pa no kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kunik yota. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami kyusku chita nai. Uchua penki. Topa na ota bokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hitwama ji aki inko tu. Tong pa no kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kunik yota.
Okay, got it. I understand.
Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira snimo poiwanga. Tong itwama ji human act ikatune. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune. Chuna mulira. Tong itwama ji kona. Tong ipa no kunek abog. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hitwama ji aki inko tu. Tong pa no kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kunik yota. Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira snimo poiwanga. Tong itwama ji human act ikatune.
Okay, I'll preserve the secrecy of your order.
Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hitwama ji aki inko tu. Tong pa no kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kunik yota. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami kyusku chita nai. Uchua penki. Topa na ota bokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan.
How does anyone hire you if no one knows you exist?
Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hitwama ji aki inko tu. Tong pa no kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kunik yota. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami kyusku chita nai. Uchua penki. Topa na ota bokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan.
What does this have to do with me?
Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hitwama
Oh.
ji aki inko tu. Tong pa no kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kunik yota.
Why would the Geno Haradan protect the Republic?
Discadosoki, Copa Bononakachu, Labora na Winki Smaktoma, Uyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Bokasa, Yubabato Kanchi, Yatuka Ulan, Tong Hitwama Aki Inko Tune, Potong Hiwama Ji Aki Ukoku, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Nulira Kun King. Kimba no konik lota, Discadosoki, Copa Bononakachu, Labora na Winki Smaktoma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Bokasa, Yubabato Kanchi, Yatuka Ulan.
This is a little hard to believe.
Tong Hitwama Aki Inko Tune, Potong Hiwama Ji Aki Inko Tune. Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Nulira Kun King, Kimba no Konik Lota, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune, Chunamuri Ra, Tong Itwama Jikona, Tong Ipa no Kunek Abog.
Why would I want to join you?
Tong Hitwama Aki Inko Tune, Potong Hiwama Ji Aki Ukoku, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Nulira Kun King, Kimba no Konik Lota, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune, Chunamuri Ra, Tong Itwama Jikona, Tong Ipa no Kunek Abog.
Okay, what do I have to do?
Chiwaka Aita Kan Kicha na Chupornibo, Kun Mulira Snimo Poiwanga, Tong Itwama Ji, Human Act in Ikatune, Discadosoki, Copa Bononakachu, Labora na Winki Smaktoma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Bokasa, Yubabato Kamchi, Yatuka Ulan.
I'm having fun. He's just taking way too long to say what he needs to say. I'm ready to prove myself worthy of the Geno Haraden.
Tong Hitwama Aki Inko Tune, Potong Hiwama Ji Aki Ukoku, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita.
So we gotta make it look like an accident or something, right?
Ki Nulira Kun King, Kimba no Konik Lota, Discadosoki, Copa Bononakachu, Labora na Winki Smaktoma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Bokasa, Yubabato Kanchi, Yatuka Ulan, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune, Chunamuri Ra, Tong Itwama Jikona, Tong Ipa no Kunek Abog.
I don't feel comfortable with this. I kill people because you tell me to kill them, and I can't ask anyone else about these people. What happens if I tell someone about this?
Discadosoki, Copa Bononakachu, Labora na Winki Smaktoma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Bokasa, Yubabato Kamchi, Yatuka Ulan.
I understand. Who's my target?
Chiwaka Aita Kan Kicha
First
na
mission.
Chupornibo, Kun Mulira Snimo Poiwanga, Tong Itwama Ji, Human Act in Ikatune.
Tell me about Lorgal.
Discadosoki, Copa Bononakachu, Labora na Winki Smaktoma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Bokasa, Yubabato Kamchi, Yatuka Ulan, Tong Hitwama Aki Inko Tune, Potong Hiwama Ji Aki Inko Tune, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Nulira Kun King, Kimba no Konik Lota, Discadosoki, Copa Bononakachu, Labora na Winki Smaktoma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Bokasa, Yubabato Kamchi, Yatuka Ulan, Tong Hitwama Aki Inko Tune, Potong Hiwama Ji Aki Inko Tune, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Nulira Kun King, Kimba no Konik Lota,
Is there anything else?
Jiskadosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winki Smaktoma, Uyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Bokasa, Yubabato Kamchi, Yatuka Ulan, Kakinja Nawabagaon, Bagwa Shank Konti Machit
Yeah, I'm really not comfortable with this. They want him dead just because he may say something radical? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem very light side to me. Let me go talk to Lorgal. Over this way, right? Republic Enclave. Alright. Go talk to him. Let's see what he has to say. That's gotta be him.
Chopa Chawa Wisyun Kun, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Chubachi Chopa Kun Wata, Kimba no Kun Nik Lota, Tumirana Nufrata Donko Sercha Doman Toma.
Liberator, you're nothing but a murderer.
Chiska Nichu, Kimba Muli Ratwanaji, Kimba no Kun Niksat Abog, Kakincha Nawabakaon. Tung Abashun ni Chunchi.
It's not the same. You kill civilians and children.
The Huba Botenia go GGPT. Just crunky to Patslimo. Chino Molirani Bubo, Tonkin Ba, Noku Nexag, Tangi Wama Jikona, Tangi Wama Ji, Human Act in Inkatune, Ichuta, Chiska Nichu, Kimba Muli Ratwanaji. Kimba no kun niksat abog, kakincha nawabagaon, tung abashun ni chunchi. The Huba Botenia go GGPT. Just crunky to Patslimo. Chino Molirani Bubo, Tonkin Ba, no kun nexag, Tangi Wama Jikona, Tangi Wama Ji, Human Act in Inkatune, Ichuta. The Huba Botenia go GGPT. Just crunky to Patslimo. Chino Molirani Bubo, Tonkin Ba, Noku Nexag, Tangi Wama Jikona, Tangi Wama Ji, Human Act in Inkatune, Ichuta.
Ichuta. I've got better things to do than argue with prisoners.
The Huba Botenia go GGPT. Just crunky to Patslimo. Chino Molirani Bubo, Tonkin Ba, Noku Nexag, Tangi Wama Jikona. Tangi Wama Ji, Human Act in Inkatune, Ichuta.
Yeah, I can't kill this guy. I'm not gonna kill this guy. I know that may disappoint some of you, but it just doesn't seem right. So, let's see. Jolie. Now, Hermit in the Hills? No. Oh, I thought I took care of that. Anyway. Need that. Where's Jolie's side mission? Yeah, sorry, Dream Through. Not gonna kill anybody who doesn't deserve it. I don't think that guy deserves it. He's gonna face trial. He may say some things, but I think that's his right. Okay. Journal. It is not in the journal. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna find Jolie's buddy. Visitor's hotel, so maybe he's there.
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only the Selkath authorities, and those authorized by them, are allowed in.
Who are you?
Me? Oh, right. I'm Ignis. This is my hotel. But since the murder happened, I haven't exactly been able to do a lot of business. That's the price of law and order here, I guess.
I hope I have to go to the hotel since I'm here. What murder?
This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry
There we
was
go.
seeing the Sith woman here, Alasa. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, and the Sith woman was dead on the floor. But not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Selkath are holding him in prison while the case gets sorted out. In the meantime, they closed down my hotel. But enough about my problems. You can't stay here while the investigation is on. You'll have to find someplace else to stay. Sorry.
Oh, is this the side quest you were talking about, Dream Through? As being your favorite? Is there another trial? Oh, hey, a door. Locked. Okay, so that explained why I didn't know what you were talking about, because I hadn't done it yet. I'm doing it now. Okay, cool. I need to go to the High Court for the Selkath. I believe it's this one. Yeah. I'm in the right area. Track registration. Shop. Oh, no. In the wrong area. Okay, let's turn around. Public. Central. Okay, it must be on the other side. Maps are too big. Yeah, it's got to be this way. Stray Enclave, Holding Cell, High Court. Try the Holding Cell first. They'll let me in. Oh, there's Alora.
Jody, it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why, whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'll be going now. Talk to the High Court. What's going on here?
If it weren't for the Republic, Manan would already be under Sith control. But we haven't heard one word of thanks from the Selkath.
They say everyone on Manan is equal, but it seems the Republic is a little more equal than the Sith. Neutrality? Ha! That's a laugh!
Okay, let's talk to these judges. Shelkar, sure. I'd like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
In my experience, there's no such thing as luck. Alright. Wait. So I need to go to... in the room. So I need to go back to the hotel. Okay. A lot of walking. Hey, Laura.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Can you tell me anything about Sunry?
Sunry is... he's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered this Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. But forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than the Sith woman.
Are you saying someone your age couldn't overpower a woman?
I'm a Jedi, and one who is living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic.
Don't worry, I'll try to help him.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
I have a bad feeling about this. Right. Hotel's not here. So much walking. Dogging. Right, this should have the hotel. Yep. So did anybody do anything interesting this weekend? I did not.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Could it have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
I don't want to use force persuade. You could testify it happened after, well... It's possible, just barely, but I wouldn't say that to the court. But it's possible. You could testify it happened after he left.
No. No way I'm lying to the court just because you want to get your Republic buddy off or whatever. I have no interest in going to prison.
Oh, okay. I'll ask you something else.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about Sunry and Alasa?
Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Hi, Mallycakes 316. Yeah, I like Candace too. He's a little gruff, but he's just a giant teddy bear. Currently re-exploring Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, that's a great game. I'm not so smart. Tell me what you saw the night of the murder. No, I already asked that. Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally, I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
Yeah, he's a big Mandalorian teddy bear. I have no more questions for now.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. Alright, so now let's explore these rooms. I think it's just the one room, right? Yeah. Oh, it's open now. Hey, Glupor.
Chiki kun selka. Jona mulira ton glupor. Glupor kinba no kun nik lorja.
I have questions about the murder.
Glupor tong hit wanaji sarkat agi inko tune glupor mulira chuna mulira tonk glupor kipa nonku nexit abog.
Oh, this is weird. His dialogue, he's actually saying his name and Selkath. Huh. Yeah, I actually have tried the PTU. It crashed shortly after I started it. Why were you at the hotel?
Glupor yon tung chiwi ita. Bola un chikne mulira glupor. Kon muli slimo pui wanga kun visking. Glupor king panik chalora kun.
So now I'm wondering if other Rhodians say Glupor when they talk. What did you see?
Glupor chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Glupor nibo jimata wipun nage. Tong abag sun sham u glupor ninong. Glupor tong hit wamaji salkat ag inko tune. Tong kimba no kun nixet abog.
What about Alessa's room?
Glupor picha ge borang turang. Glupor wanki yuma batmalyaw no wish. Glupor no una pangpa mulira kong king.
Did someone pay you to do something in that room?
Kun mulira slimo poi wanga kun makachisa glupor. Tong abog sinshan glupor ninong kili. Glupor chiwa aita kan kicha na selkat. Glupor nibo mulira glupo ni umsit. Glupor sha. Glupor pampa ki mulira kun king. Glupor chachopa si chawa wish kun kun. Glupor bagra shak konti cha umyoman. Tong itzalkat wama jiko na. Glupor ag inko tune. Glupor no molira, chuna mulira, tongpa no kun, no nek. Glupor chachopa. Glupor bagwa shank konti machid Glupor nada chawa yishun kun.
Interesting. Okay. Thing to look at in here. Okay. Oh, guys. Don't block the doorway. There we go. Thanks. It's in the footlocker. Nothing. Oh, I think I already took some. Okay. You're with me.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunry and Alessa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics, usually.
Alessa roomed here often?
Yes, she rented a room every week or so. Coincidentally, it was right about the same time that Sunry would show up. They didn't seem all that discreet, either.
You mean Sunry was having a relationship with Alessa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think a Sith Master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master?
Well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
What did you see?
Well, one time, I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course.
Of course.
And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
Oh, so she was a Dark Jedi.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Okay. So Sunry definitely didn't do it. I don't want to talk to them. Let's see if this door opens. Nope. Uh-oh. There we go. So, alright. Talk to this guy again.
You are the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Looks like it's just the same stuff. Oh no, wait. Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor.
Okay.
Seems like a real... Normally I don't let... The other don't know anything else.
Nope, no more questions.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Okay, so... Should ask Alora about this. I need to go back to Alora. Ooh, a mysterious man.
You, Jedi. I hear you're investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think so. Kinda.
Dear, dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
Why should I believe you?
Because you have no one else to trust. Not Sunry, not the witnesses, and certainly not the judges. And if you take my advice, what have you to lose? Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Okay. So Elora was all the way back here, right? Go across this way. There she is.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Was Sunry having an affair?
Of course not. Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Elassa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Look. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
So you had a mouse in your place? Sure, it's only one? I think they usually have families. He is a soldier, though.
That was a long time ago. In a war, far, far away. He's changed now. Settled down. Oh, just please, prove his innocence.
Okay. I'll save
Find
him.
the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't. Or confessed that he had been going there to end the affair. Okay. I'm kind of... This is... What am I missing? He's going to end it. Cane fields like sugar cane? Go back. Yeah, I didn't know there was sugarcane in Louisiana. Okay. Anything new in here? I never did check this guy's footlocker. Oh, okay.
You again. Didn't I tell you people everything I knew? So why do you keep coming back to me?
What'd you see the night of the murder? Let's
I
go
was
over it
in my
again.
room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Elas's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
I have nothing more to ask.
Yes, well, I'll be right here. Not like they're letting me go anywhere else.
Okay. I feel like I'm missing something.
Tong Mama G, human act in Ikatune. Lupur Mulira, Lupur Chon Mulira Tong.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to say in Mass Effect, there's a publication called Fornax, which is some kind of porno mag, which you encounter. I have questions about the murder of Alasa.
Lupur Wanga Kunbis, Tung Abashun Ni Chunchi. Lupur Kingba Mulira Wanaji.
Okay. Maybe I'm done here then. Oh, Candace. There we go. I think it's those little details, though, that help flesh out a world. Make it seem a little more real. Going the right way? Yeah, I think so. Uh-oh. Did my game just lock up? I think my game just locked. Okay. What I'm gonna do is restart the game and take a little break, about 5 minutes. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully it's saved in a good spot. 49 autosave. Oh, please work. Please, please, please work. All right. Thanks, monkey. Okay, I think I only lost this transition. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me again. Thanks, Streams Through. Yeah, I just did a random search on YouTube for the music. Oh wait, am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Or did it? Do I not have this? Okay, I went the wrong way. Sorry. Turn it around. I need to go back to the judges. Yeah, I don't know if I should be concerned that the like this is missing the texture around here. Not sure if that's a bad sign. We'll find out. Hopefully it's just a little graphical glitch. Alright. Going to see the judges. Oh, wait. I can probably talk to Sunri now that I'm investigating. Yes. That's what I need to do. Okay, so he should be... Okay, one more. One more leg to this journey. So yeah, I was playing the PTU, and I was kind of disappointed that I could not turn off motion blur. Because motion blur kind of bugs me. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Going this way. Oh, did I go? I went the wrong way. I was going the right way before. Apparently when I took my bathroom break, I not only relieved myself of stuff, but I also left my brains in the bathroom too. Sorry. But as I was saying, the PTU couldn't turn off motion blur, so that bugged me, although I'm sure those kind of options will become available once they've... Yeah, totally. Everything does look familiar or similar. I'm sure once it becomes more stable, they'll open up more options, but it bothered me I couldn't turn off motion blur, and then I was walking around the social module area, the space station, and there were a lot of glitches. There probably is a console setting for blur. And there was tons of pop-in, which was kind of disappointing. And like glaring pop-in, standing 5 feet away from a wall, and then the textures are slowly loading in while you're sitting there. And I understand it'll be more optimized as time goes on. It's just... And it's an alpha. and then it crashed. So I think I'll wait for it to become more stable before trying anything else. Henry, let's talk to you first. Yeah, how can they just not work? I'm here to see the prisoner Sunray. Oh, are you talking about CPU affinity? I mean, any kind of workarounds that people try to do to get things to work better may become invalidated in the future, and then they got to figure out all over again why it's not working now versus it working. So, I'd much rather they have a program that's stable and works with a variety of systems before plunging into it. I mean, it's neat that people on the PTU and people with Star Citizen backing can play in the alpha and provide feedback. It's just, I'm not a beta tester. I don't want to be a beta tester. I want to play the game. Yeah, I would, just because the changes you make, unless you document them, you may forget what you've done, and then they come out with a patch and then nothing works for you. And if you don't remember precisely what you've changed, you may never get it to work again, at least until the product goes, the product is final. What do you know about the murder of Alasa? You're not very helpful, dude. Okay, nothing for now. Okay, let's talk to Sunray. Or is there other people in here I can talk to? Just a random prisoner?
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Wow. Okay. Not talking to that guy.
Jolie, what are you doing here? The Lord sent me, Sunray. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case. Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire? You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case. The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Let's go over the evidence.
Well, you know I was having an affair with Alasa. I went there to break it off that night. But I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. But I love Alora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could, and then I left. I found out later she'd been murdered when the Selkath authorities came knocking on my door. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alassa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
What kind of things were they talking about? There's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
There's a Rhodian who planted evidence at the murder scene.
A Rhodian? I didn't know there were any Rhodians on Manan. Oh, except for Tybark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rhodians on Manan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
The judges said that you left after the shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
I need to investigate some more. Any ideas where I should look?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Selkath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with offloaders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
So some wanted Sig to fail. Some said they are stealing from people. Some blame Duke Nukem. Okay. I mean, I guess... I mean, if they made a comparison to Duke Nukem Forever, I can kind of see that. Kind of. I mean, it's been in development for 2.5, 3 years now. And as for whether or not they're stealing people's money, I mean, I guess that's... depends on whether or not they deliver a finished product. And people always want big organizations to fail. There's always some people, just because. To be fair, though, Chris Roberts, his vision is really... it's really ambitious. And I have doubts that they'll do what they have set out to do. Well, some milestones, they haven't reached their milestones when they thought they would. So I can see that. But yeah, Chris Roberts, he's made promises before in other games that he's been the lead designer of, and usually they'd have to cut back on features to get the game to publish the game. So they have a ton of money now, though. So maybe they'll be able to do what they set out to do. Alright. I'll be going now.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
I might need to go to the Sith Embassy. Yeah, I think that's where I need to go next. Is that on the other side of the map? Probably. Yeah. A lot of running. And it makes sense. I mean, when you start a project, you kind of have a scope of work that encompasses everything that you want to do. And when you finally get the team together to work on the project, you find out what is feasible, what's not feasible, what's going to take up the most time, and what's easy to do, and your design's going to change to accommodate that. So I don't see that as breaking a promise. I see that's just the organic nature of designing and producing a game. Okay, where am I at? That's the... Okay. Are they gonna let me in now? I don't think they are. Let me save just in case. Let's see. I think everybody's dead in this base. Maybe I can't talk to everybody or anybody here. Or maybe I've got all I need. Start the trial. I just don't want to miss anything. Yeah, maybe I have everything I need. Always be running. Yeah, I put in I think it was $30 or $35 for a Star Citizen. It was whatever package they had a year and a half ago that allowed you access to the alpha and the single player game when that was released. So my stake in it is not very large. So if it fails, I'm not going to be that upset about it. But I have a couple friends that have spent like $500, $600, and yeah, I don't know how they would feel if the project failed or didn't deliver on what was promised. And I think that's also part of it, is how much of a stake people have put into it. I mean, I think there was packages people could purchase every ship for something like $10,000 or $15,000, and those sold, which I think is kind of crazy. But you know, people do with what they want to do. If they're willing to spend that kind of money, who am I to judge? Going the right way? Yeah. Alright, let's start the trial. Don't feel good about this. Let's see. I want to begin the trial now. Are you deaf, Flipperhead? What the heck? Yeah, I hope it works. I mean, it's pretty much my ultimate space sim game that I've wanted ever since Wing Commander 1. Let's see. Yeah, let's begin the trial. I will find Sunry innocent. That's my opening statement.
It is an honor to see justice served, and I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial. You are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
So this turned into a episode of Law and Order. Manon. Objection, Your Honors.
Of course, Your Honor. Firith Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Elasa was fired.
Did you actually see the murder happen?
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
Elasa's a dark Jedi, isn't she?
Yes, from what I could tell. She carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
How could he have harmed her if he was a cripple?
Well, he was moving pretty fast running away, but yeah, I mean, how could he kill a Sith warrior in combat? I don't know for sure.
Was the metal left at the crime scene not a little too obvious?
I think it may have been. I mean, you'd have to be pretty stupid to leave something that important lying around, wouldn't you?
I have no additional questions. Sure.
Glupor the Rhodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elassa's room, didn't you?
Lupor jiking mata sunri mulira. King punju pasak lupor. No ba mulira set tilai kunka.
This is clear, then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elassa already dead behind him.
Did you see Sunry kill Elassa?
Lupor tanghi mamajik lupor aki unko tunsit. Lupor no mulira chuni mulira tong sunri. King ba no kunik dorcha. Chubaka chupak lupor. Chawa whiskey sit.
Isn't the medal at the crime scene too obvious a clue?
Lupor ka chopa chawa wisyun kun. Ogra shok chong kanti chakun hudro. Lupor kan king davik nibora tong chitsa.
Do you really think a cripple could have hurt Elassa?
Tong sunri kingbo no kun nik dorcha. Lupor wana kunlist. Kingbu mwa mulira dwana. Tonga bag son unig nung chi.
And now I'm Perry Mason. Did you plant the medal on Elassa?
Lupor, Lupor.
Don't do it, Glupor.
Lupor kan king davik nibora tong chitsa.
Lies!
Whoa.
Slander! I object!
Lupor wonky.
I have no additional questions. Yes.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes. I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elassa.
Sunry was a cripple. Could he have killed Elassa?
Yes. Yes, it was true.
What?
He was
Oh,
having an
I
affair
hit the
with
wrong
Sith
button.
harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
Sunry was a cripple. Could he have killed Ilasa?
He was a good man, but his injuries pained him terribly. But he always held on, always persevered. I don't think he could have beaten her or anything like that. But a blaster? I just don't know.
He was a war hero, wasn't he?
Yes, he fought against the Sith in the last war. He fought bravely and was even awarded the Hero's Cross. I don't know how much that means to the Sith or to your Selkath, your honors. But in the Republic, it is awarded only to the bravest, most valorous, most honorable men. The kind of man who earns that medal would not kill someone in cold blood.
I have no additional questions. Sure. Oh, great.
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, your honors. Are you a war hero, Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Alasa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Alasa and my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith, you wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
You were going there to end the affair. Would the Sith object?
yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
How could Alessa have got a hold of your metal?
I don't know. The medal had gone missing some time ago. I never found out what happened to it. It's possible the Sith had stolen it and had it planted on the body.
Supposition, Your Honors?
She was a spy, wasn't she?
Of course she was. Why would a young, beautiful Sith woman get with an old cripple like me?
No. Sure. Really?
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Elassa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
Elassa was a spy and the Sith are framing Sunry. Sunry was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her.
The Sith would not leave the medal of her killer clutched in her hand.
He was a cripple and couldn't have killed her. No one actually witnessed the murder.
Well, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room.
No, I'm not going to do that one. So, my arguments are complete. Okay, I was pretty worried they'd find him guilty.
Your Honors, no!
I guess you got the result you wanted, but I still think it was a big waste of time. We Mandalorians prefer to settle things with a nice, quick trial by combat.
Oh, Sunry, I'm so glad.
Elora, thank you for saving me. I don't know how I can repay you. Elora and I are going to leave here and get as far away from all this as soon as we can. I and the Republic will not forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
Thanks, Dreamthrough. I was worried it would not turn out that way. Glad it did. Okay. My stomach's been growling for the last 10 minutes, so I think I'm going to take a break for about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Going to get something to eat real quick. In the meantime, I'm going to turn on song requests so you guys can request your own songs. Okay, it should be enabled. Yeah, no kidding. Funky. Let's see. I'll make sure this works. Okay. Looks like the most you can have in your queue is 2 songs. For 100 prestige, you can skip the song. For 500 prestige, you can just veto a song. I don't think anybody has that much. Could be wrong, though. What is the command? Song requests. Not listed there. Just going to do a quick test. Okay, have a good night, Monkey. Thanks for dropping by. Really appreciate it. Okay, it looks like that does it. The command is !! song request and then the URL of the YouTube video. So go ahead and use that to keep yourself occupied for the next 10-15 minutes. And I'll be right back.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet to go over everything. They say the time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference between us and a million miles. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you
No, they just have a easy way to do it. Better Twitch TV is a Chrome extension. And basically, with Better Twitch TV, if you're watching a channel and you want to host it, there's a button that just says host underneath and you click it. If you want to host a channel, you would do something like /host space and then the channel name from your chat. So you have to be in your channel or your chat to host someone. Alright. I think I'm going to take the time to talk to everybody. Mission's probably not going to have anything to say.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I just wanted to talk about me being Revan.
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
So it doesn't bother you at all?
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy
Thanks for the host, stream through. Okay, so she's alright with me being Revan. So, and believe it or not, that message took like 15 minutes to figure out how I wanted it worded. Because I wanted it to fit the theme of my channel. Alright. Canderous. War stories do you have?
Yeah, what do you want?
Can you give me some stimulants?
Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. You don't want to overload yourself on stims. Otherwise you might destroy your adrenal system. A real warrior knows his own limits and doesn't overestimate himself. There anything else you need?
Yeah, see, he's cut me off. Yeah, that's fine. And on the off chance someone does go to your channel, then they'll be watching me. That's cool, too. It's a great way to support each other. Tell me more about the Mandalorian Wars.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
How much did you lose?
There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. The Republic's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor. Only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
You found work as a mercenary?
Yeah, I found word on Taris. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Taris and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Taris could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
I'm honored.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Okay. Any other... Oh yeah, I got those crystals. Which one is which? These two are... The Solari. Oh, I didn't see what it did. Solari. Attack bonus 3. Damage bonus versus Dark Side. 1d8. Wow. Physical. It's really good against Dark Side. Okay. Handle that. Sigil. The one that does the stun. Lesser bolt. Yeah, I like this. Oh. Unequip it. Oh, get weaker? Oh, I think I did because of the other thing. That's fine. Opila Ondar. Massive criticals. 6. Yeah, that's the one that does this. Okay. Examined. 3. Bolt deflection. Okay. That's it. What you got? Oh, nothing. Probably good. Damage. Alright. Anything new here? Ah, yes. Scope. Couple items there. It's fully up. Oh yeah, the ceremonial blade. Fully upgraded. Oh. I want to wear that. 9. Alright, HK, what you gotta say?
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I'd like to try restoring some of your memory.
Commentary. That is unnecessary now,
Oh,
Master.
that's right.
Statement.
Okay. Forgot about that.
Statement. HK-47.
So, you don't need to call me Master, you know?
Commentary. Of course I do, Master. You are Revan. You are my master. The one who created me. I exist to serve.
Oh, okay. I guess he's done. Ah. Central room. There's Julie.
Got something on your mind, do you?
You mentioned something about your adventuring days?
Did I say that? Strange the tricks memory plays on you when you get older.
So you weren't an adventurer?
Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking and prodding you with questions, do you?
You're just not used to company. Stop being an old coot.
I might be, but a mouthy young thing like yourself shouldn't get to call me an old coot, damn it. And besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history. Probably before you were born. History bores kids. Proven fact.
Yeah? Well, old people love to talk about history. Proven fact.
Oh, Oh, fine, fine. Have it your way. Just don't cry about it later. Yes, yes, I was an adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely everything. Sound familiar? The Council was never happy with willful, brash Jolie Bindo, you see. Even less so when I began my smuggling career.
Wait, smuggling? You were a smuggler?
Don't look at me like that, damn it. I wasn't always the wrinkled coot I am now, you know. I can still fight, too. So wipe off that smirk I see there. At the time, the Yukata system was interdicted by its own king. He preferred to keep his people starving and poor, all the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace, but they were getting nowhere as usual. I decided I wasn't going to wait. I found myself a ship and a partner, and we began smuggling food and supplies to the Yukata citizenry through the blockade.
I still can't believe you actually did that.
Why not? There were millions of people crying out for aid. What else was I supposed to do?
Well, was it very dangerous?
Oh, it was. I was a half-decent pilot in those days. And with the Force guiding me, we made it through some tough spots nobody else would have.
You were a pilot too?
Pilot, smuggler, several other things too. Or did you suppose I was always a crotchety hermit?
Where'd you get the credits for all the supplies?
Well, we didn't buy all the equipment per se. Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just knew had more than they could use.
So you stole it.
Stole is such a harsh word. They would have donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it a tax on the greedy. We only got caught once. A lone Yukatish frigate shot us down and forced a crash landing. I thought the Force had abandoned me, as I remember.
Well, that was pretty stupid of you.
As I recall, I'm not the only person in this conversation who's been shot down out of the sky recently. Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day
That was the day you... what?
Well, that was the day I met my wife.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. When you're digging through the trash, you shouldn't be surprised when you encounter something unpleasant. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to stop talking now. My mouth is starting to draw flies.
T3, do you have anything to say? Can you construct a programming spike? Negatory? Can't make just another one? Got it. Alright, Zolbar? How do you feel about me being Revan? Yeah, no kidding. Okay. Johnny.
Yes. What is it?
Something wrong?
I was remembering Taris.
What about it?
It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
And those rat ghouls.
There was always the danger of rat ghouls coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
Was it that bad?
With no money to spare for any amenities, even the Enclave on Dantooine seems a paradise in comparison. And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived, and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
Decent humans are hard to find.
I have noticed that. But the Jedi Order seems to have collected a fair number. The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes, I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Fled from where?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own epic. To save the galaxy, if we can.
Is there going to be enough time? Garth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Oh. Okay. Nothing.
You got it.
Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Save real quick. I think we just go to the Starforge, right? Right. Here it is. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish tonight, but one step closer. Travel there.
You are strong, child. But I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side. You think torture will turn me, Malik? You're a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite. When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
That was pretty brutal. Yeah, I did the underwater missions a while back. Actually, the reason why I stopped streaming for a bit was because I kept crashing in the underwater areas. Hey, Shy Guy 354. It's my second time playing, although the first time I played was about 8 to 10 years ago, so I don't remember a lot of it.
The Starforge. I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets.
Oh no.
Take those fighters out before they report our position to the main fleet.
Not gun turrets. Not this. I pause it at least. I'm playing light side right now, and that seems to be the general consensus. Everybody that comes in, this is usually people's favorite game. And yeah, I like it a lot.
Incoming fighters.
Oh geez. Well. Wow, looks like I finally am getting the hang of the turret game. Finally.
Oh, we've got problems. We've flown in some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
So your first 3 playthroughs was dark, but when you played it a few months ago, it was light. I keep hearing the dark side playthroughs more humorous. Made you feel better? Yeah, that makes sense. Because you're not like a jerk. But it's hard. Yeah, well, it makes sense because light side's supposed to be more difficult than dark side. More fun in other ways. Yeah, like roleplay ways. Yeah.
Whew. Talk about your rough landings, Karth. What's the matter? You're flying like you've been on an all-night Teresian ale drinking binge.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down in one piece. But if I can't find the salvage to make repairs, I won't even be able to get the Ebonhawk airborne again.
During our rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships scattered across the landscape. Perhaps the parts you need can be found among the wreckage.
The Cathar's right. This planet's a technological graveyard. I saw dozens of downed ships out there. That disruptor field must have wiped them all out. But where could it be coming from?
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, we have to find and disable the source of that disruptor field before we can take off. Otherwise, we'll just end up crashing again.
Thanks for the follow, Shy Guy. And, yeah, both playthroughs, my first and this one, I'm doing light side. Just because, I don't know, I feel like such a bad person when I play dark side. Although I am determined the next time I play this game to play dark side, because I do want to experience that. I wonder why the Sith ships aren't affected by the disruptor field.
They must have some kind of protection against it, but the Republic fleet won't. We have to find a way to disable that disruptor field, or the Sith will slaughter them.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be coming from some type of large stone structure to the east. It looks like some kind of ancient temple.
Bask in the darkness. That's a good way to put it. But now you frolic in the light. No, that's rather poetic. It's not lame at all. You all seem to be forgetting about Bastila.
We haven't forgotten about her, but we can't do her much good stuck down here. We have to help ourselves before we can help her.
I only hope we're not too late. Bastila has been Malak's prisoner for a long time. If he can turn her to the dark side, she will join him, and the Sith will be invincible.
Bastila would never turn to the dark side.
I fear Bastila will find the lure of the dark side difficult to resist. She is strong in the Force, but she's also impulsive, willful, and proud, as you once were, Revan.
Don't call me that. I'm not Revan anymore.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Now that you know your true identity, I was afraid you might slip back over to the dark side. If Bastila feels as you do, there may yet be hope for her.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. The sooner we investigate that temple to the east, the better. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way. And if we're lucky, we can salvage some stabilizers from it to get off this planet.
I hope everything works out as smooth as you make it sound, Karth.
Well, so do I, Mission. So do I.
Okay.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place?
I don't really know much about this place. Sorry.
Never mind.
You got it.
Okay. Well, let's get off ship and find some parts. Alright, who should I take with me? Any suggestions? Wait a bit. There's always a delay between the stream and chat, so... Met someone with the first name Ruthven, and it was pronounced Revan. He only called himself Rev for a while, so when I actually heard how he pronounced his name, I was like, gasp. Okay, so Juhani. Right? Angeli. Okay, I had them on Korriban, so that worked out pretty well. Right. Yes. Alright, where are we at? Nice beach. Like a cruiser over there. Oh yeah, I love HK. He's my favorite character. It's blocked off? Yeah, it's blocked off. Alright. Oh yeah, sure thing. Yeah, I think I picked him up too late, because he's not very talkative. Oh, is this the only way out? Oh. Oh, these guys. Oh, welcome back, Onani Slasher. Okay, let's see. Rakatan Warrior. Whoa. Grenades there. Oh, some Duros. Best planet order is Tatooine, Kashyyyk, Manan, then Korriban. Yeah, I think I did Tatooine, Manan, Kashyyyk, and Korriban. Alright. Well, they attacked me first. What are you doing here? Where are the rest of your companions? Yeah, I want to say I grabbed HK right at the end of Tatooine. Because I didn't have enough money. The native creatures killed the others? I'm playing this on PC. It's the Steam version. There are Mandalorians here? Yeah, I'm doing a Mass Effect run through. I'm kind of a BioWare fanboy. Where are they? Why don't you try to get to one of the other islands? I don't think so. I'm having occasional crashes here and there with this game, and sometimes I get stuck. Although that hasn't happened. It's only happened to me on Korriban, so I don't know. Cool. So Mandalorians, great. Erp. No loots. No loots. Oh. Some injuries there? Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'd get stuck in the floor and then I'd have to save and then reload. Yeah, it's something I'm glad they definitely improved on in Mass Effect. That would have drove me crazy if your allies got stuck in your path. Okay. Or actually, I should probably go this way, right? Because we're looking for parts. There's a big ship over here. To be honest, though, I think for a 12, 13-year-old game, it doesn't look too bad. Maybe I should... Nah. We'll go. Oh. An invitation? What kind of invitation?
Wait a minute. Do you understand these creatures? You must have learned their language when you came here in search of the secrets to the Starforge. Back when you were still Revan.
Yeah, I want to say it only came out on Xbox and PC. Oh, why would I want to use Force Persuade to say I don't have to come with you? Yeah, this seems like a trap. Who is the one? What's going on here? Yeah, actually I played Morrowind when it came out. It kind of blew my mind, especially the areas where it was just like a forest of mushrooms. So if I go to the one, is something going to try to eat me? But if I don't go, then they'll probably fight me. I'm not going anywhere with you. Okay, fine. Take me to the one. Bad feeling about this. Yeah, I loved Morrowind's design. It was really unique setting and well, in my opinion, Skyrim did a really good job of the whole Viking-themed setting. Oblivion was just a generic fantasy world, which was cool, but it didn't stand out to me. I'm not Revan anymore. That part of me is gone. I'm Bronze-Star now.
Kuchitana, Donkin Bano Kunne, Gawana Bota, Ayua Takwa Keki Dora, Sharchi King Watawama Mulira, Tonghait Eldas Wamachi, Loba Mulara, Jilai Kunta, Jisku, Yoho Kavanobis Ula.
Well, I'm not saying Oblivion was a bad game, just it was generic, in my opinion. Yeah, Skyrim was kind of, I don't want to say dumbed down, but it was a lot easier for a casual gamer to play, so. Morrowind, though, wow. That game did not hold your hand at all. My mind was destroyed. My memories were lost. What was this vow exactly? Temple of the Ancients. Temple of the Ancients, I still don't remember anything. You should probably start with the last time I was here. You say my ship crashed. Was it because of the disruptor field? I need parts to repair my ship.
Uba batu konchi, noba mulara, jilai kunta.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Shy Guy. Yep, they were definitely the first open world RPGs I've ever played. Tell me about the Temple of the Ancients.
Tonghai Elda Swamachi, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun, Tukarua, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ora Naikachu, Jika Chi Diman, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun, Uba Batu Konchi, Noba Mulara, Jilai Kunta.
Tell me more about the Elders.
Donkin Bano Kunne, Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ona Naikachu, Tonghai Elda Swamachi, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun, Tukarua, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ona Naikachu, Jika Chi Diman, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun, Uba Batu Konchi, Noba Mulara, Jilai Kunta, Donkin Bano Kunne, Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ona Naikachu, Tonghai Elda Swamachi, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun, Tukarua, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ona Naikachu, Jika Chi Diman, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun, Uba Batu Konchi, Noba Mulara, Jilai Kunta.
I don't see any other choice, so I'll help you.
Donkin Bano Kunne, Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ona Naikachu, Tonghai Elda Swamachi, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun, Tukarua, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ona Naikachu, Jika Chi Diman, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun, Uba Batu Konchi, Noba Mulara, Jilai Kunta.
So where's this information? Is it in some kind of computer? Computer?
Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ona Naikachu, Tonghai Elda Swamachi, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun, Tukarua, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ona Naikachu, Jika Chi Diman, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun, Uba Batu Konchi, Noba Mulara, Jilai Kunta.
Why do you think that?
Donkin Bano Kunne, Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ona Naikachu, Tonghai Elda Swamachi, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun, Tukarua, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ona Naikachu, Jika Chi Diman, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun, Uba Batu Konchi, Noba Mulara, Jilai Kunta, Donkin Bano Kunne, Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ona Naikachu, Tonghai Elda Swamachi, Gawana Ayua Takwa Genki Dora, Yuma Lifa Haki Gotun.
Just as I read Dogwalker, I heard him say it. That's pretty funny. I'll be back when I get that book.
Tonghai Satswamaji, Yuma Lifa Ak Inkokun, Jiska Tosuke Kuban Ona Naikachu, Ku Yami Juice, Ku Chitanai.
Right. Grr. What's going on over here? Ew. Or is that... Probably shouldn't go in there, though. Alright. Another ranker. Another one. Okay. Got it. Elite warrior. Probably say the same thing. Oh, who's this guy? Ricotta. Oh. Oh, you probably say the same thing. Okay. Gotta. Weird layout. Everybody's got weapons. Doesn't make me feel comfortable. They said I could have anything, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Like it's a reskinned... Okay.
You need?
Reskinned Tuscan Lair.
What is it?
Yes?
There we go. A container? No? Where are you going, Johnny? What the? What are you doing? Does anybody know where she's going? That was weird. Hey, Jolie, it's just you and me. Okay, apparently I can't open that one. Yeah, she needed to go somewhere real quick. Yeah, that's probably the exit. Yeah, no kidding. Seems to have one on every planet. Okay. Oh, somebody with a different name. Lore Master Gijarshi. Oh, there she is. Wow, that was fast. Yeah, if you're talking about the murder trial, I finished it, I want to say, like 2 or 3 minutes before you joined. I'm not Revan anymore, I'm Bronze Star.
Yuma lipa akin ko tun. Uba batu konchi. Noba mulara. Jilai kunka.
Yeah, there seems to be some confusion about that quest. I had another viewer try to get me that quest earlier, and it didn't happen. And I thought maybe I had sold the datapad the guy gave me. But then, right after I finished the Tomb of Nagasadao, the dude came along and said, hey, you must have dropped this datapad, and that started the whole quest. So, yeah, the timing was real weird on that. A person decides their own fate. Do you not hate me for leaving your people before? Can you tell me the history of your people? Tell me how your people came to be. Are you a dog walker? Yeah, I hear it every time now, too. Are you a dog walker? Wow. Yeah, that's gonna stick in my head forever now. Thanks, Shy Guy. Tell me of the gods you mentioned. Tell me of your first civilizations. Yeah, I'm sure it's a problem for them if it's that common. Tell me of the First Empire. That sounds gruesome. Wow, so they're like cannibals. Tell me what happened to the First Empire. Okay. I have a feeling we're gonna meet them. Tell me of the one. Wow, you know a lot of stuff, dude. Tell me how he was raised. So those must be the Mandalorians. Okay, tell me of how he came to power. Jeez. Okay. Tell me of his conquests. Okay. I'd like to know something else. Okay. Must go now. Oh wow, that was a lot of experience. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna here call it a night. Streaming for 4 or 5 hours. I think it's 4 hours. And it's getting pretty late. So I appreciate everyone who's here and who visited earlier. Thank you for all the follows. And thanks for the host stream through. I might stream tomorrow sometime during the day or in the evening. Not sure. Depends on how things pan out. So once again, thanks for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.